Hi there, everybody. This is Lisa Shaw from LisaShawCares.com. I wanted to talk to you just really brief about a subject that is so important, and that is customer care. If you are offering services or products to the community of people in this world, then you are either in business, in ministry, or in some entity where you are serving and providing to people. That means you're in the customer care business. One of the things that is important for us to remember, whether we're business owners, ministry builders, whatever it is to treat our customers with care. One of the reasons why the name of my business is LisaShaw Cares is because I do care about the people that I serve, the people that I support through my coaching, through my mentoring services, through my leadership development services. I care about those people or about the teams that I work with and support. And I make sure they know that I care. I had an experience that was really troubling to me, and I really wanted to talk about it in this environment without being disrespectful to anyone else. But I wanted to share this because I think that we are somehow lacking in the true essence of serving people, whether you're doing it for free or whether they pay you for your services. Serving people must be our priority in whatever it is that we're offering of products and services. So the experience I had is I'm a newly paying customer in a particular business. I came to that business by way of the recommendation of two other people, one who I know very well, one who I don't know very well. And so I prayed about it, I took a chance, I got involved in it. I purchased my products. Things seemed to be going along okay until I started asking some questions. And then I was advised, because I'm not in a particular group, those questions can only be asked and answered if I'm in a particular group. I don't understand that because I'm a paying customer. And so we have to be careful about how we treat people. Anyone who is your customer or your client, they should be treated like gold. They should be respected. Their questions should be answered, particularly if their questions are related to the products and services that you're providing. Wouldn't you want to answer their questions? Because number one, you want them to be satisfied. Number two, you want them to remain a client or customer, or to become a returning client or customer at another time. And third of all, you definitely want them to refer you or recommend you and your services. A large part of what I've done in the last 20 years, whether it be in business or in ministry, a large part of it was due to word of mouth. One person telling someone else about what I provide. And so then they would come to me. And so I don't take that lightly. I don't take that for granted. Any person that God puts in my path to help, to be a blessing to, I don't take that for granted. And I'm not going to especially take money from them for my services and then tell them, I can't answer your question because you're not in that particular group. Huh? You're not in a particular group, but I took your money. It doesn't make any sense. We are so way off the mark with customer service in today's society. If you want people to do business with you, you have to show them that you care. And we have to have our business or ministry, because ministry is a service. It's not, you're not offering a product, but you're offering a service. You're ministering to people, you're praying for them, you're inviting them to get involved in your church activities or your ministry activities. You're providing a service. It's still customer care. right? And so if we're going to offer things to the public, then we better step it up in caring about that public that we're offering things to. My grandmother used to say that she could sniff when somebody was trying to sell her some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And she passed that on to me. I can tell if someone really cares about me as a human being, or if they're trying to sell me their product or sell me their service. I can tell right away. I'm sure many of you can tell right away. And so I wanted to talk about this because I feel it's important for us to get back to the basics of showing genuine, unconditional care about the people that God gives us the privilege and the opportunity to serve through our businesses, our ministries, our organizations. Those people do not have to use our services. And so we need to respect them, to love them, to pray for them, to care about them, and to provide the service or product with integrity that we say that we're providing. And the moment we're stepping out of that zone, we're out of order. And we need to catch ourselves and get back in order. Again, I'm intentionally not mentioning the business or the person and the experience directly that I had. But it was enough to say, I want to talk about this in the online community because I wonder how you feel about customer care today. How do you feel about the people that you serve, the people you support, the people you're doing business with, the people that you're in ministry with, the people that you're leading, the people that you're influencing, the people that are trusting you to provide a service or a product that they're paying you for? And even if they're not paying you for it, they're trusting you to provide what you say you're going to provide. Do you give them the wave off if they don't fit in a certain category? They're still your client or your customer. They're still the person that you're serving. And so I think it's important for us to get back to real customer care and have terms and conditions on your websites or disclaimers or something in writing to send to people so that they understand what your policies are, what your procedures are, what your rules and regulations are. Don't put them on blast on Facebook because they ask you a question. Don't tell them that they don't fit, that you can't answer their question because they don't fit in a particular category when they're already a paying customer. We have to be careful about that. You know, if anything, I'm guilty of answering questions, whether you've paid me or not. Why? Because I genuinely care about the well-being and the progress, the results, the success, the lives of women. I love the men and the children too, but my passion is for the whole woman because I believe that the women are the pulse and the heartbeat of the home, and taking care of their needs helps them to take care of the needs of their spouses and their children and the people that they serve and love on their jobs or in their businesses and their churches and ministries and their caregiving and their volunteer, all of that. So my question to you is, what's your experience been with customer care? Think about the businesses or the ministries that you're connected to. What does customer care look like in those entities? Where is there room for improvement? If I was to come to you right now as a customer, would I really feel that you care about me? Or would I feel that you're trying to sell me? Are you trying to provide value to me or are you trying to sell me? We have to examine what we're doing, all of us. And for me, as a believer in the Lord, to me, it's very important, not perfection, but purpose. It's very important that what I do, I'm doing with integrity. Even if sometimes I may feel like I'm being a little taken advantage of, I still do what I'm supposed to do with integrity. I let God take care of the rest. And he always takes care of me. And I'm grateful. So I wanted to throw that out there. And I would love some feedback. I started to do this as a Facebook Live video, but I really wanted to be able to post this on my YouTube and my blog and other places. So I decided to do it as a pre-recorded message. But I'd love some feedback. What have your experiences been with customer care? You may call it customer service. To me, it's customer care. Because if I don't care about you, I often say this as a leader myself. If I don't care about you, then I won't love you. If I don't love you, I can't serve you. If I can't serve you, then how can I lead you? It all begins with customer care. And it ends with customer care. And so before you start to ask people to refer you for your services or your products, just take a quick examination of yourself, of your business, of your ministry, of how you do what you do, of how you show up to people. Are you treating a segment of people better than a different segment of people, but both paid you the same? Are you showing deference to the customers that pay you more than the customers that pay you less? Are you kind only to those that believe as you believe? These are questions that need to be examined. Are you forgetting that you have that business because of your customers and clients? If not, you wouldn't have anybody to serve. So give me some feedback. I would love to know your experience with customer care. Maybe through your own business, through your ministry, or through the organization that you're involved in. But I would love to know your personal experience with customer care. Have you been treated well? Have you not? What has been your experience? What have you learned about customer care? I think that's so important for us. And this message, again, I'm doing it in the most respectful way. I have not mentioned any entity, any individual, anything, even in giving my example, because I could be talking about anything. But it was a real experience for me. And quite frankly, it was a disturbing one. And it was enough for me to want to talk about it to the degree of finding out some feedback from each one of you. I want to thank you, especially those of you who are my clients or have been my clients. I want to thank you, as I always do, for the opportunity and the privilege to serve you, to support you through your goals through LisaShaw Cares, LLC. It's so important to me to live my life with integrity, and that includes how I serve other people. Am I perfect? No. But I do operate with integrity. My aim is always to edify, to build up, to lift up, to support, to help women to become their best, to do whatever it is that they envision in their lives doing. That's important to me. Tell me what's important to you. Thanks for the opportunity to connect with you today. Come on over and visit me at LisaShawCares.com. I'd love to connect with you. And I'd love to get some feedback from you. Thank you. God bless.